All right. So, one of the shockers of being a first time father, that also of a daughter, is when your wife comes up to you and tells you, she was massaging my head, which is lying down on a lap. And suddenly she tells me, Helen has a boyfriend. And I was nicely relaxing you know, in the third dimension of the seventh universe, just floating through the nothingness, enjoying the massage and the peaceful, meditative visualization of the stars and the galaxy. And the minute she said, Helen has a boyfriend, twing, I just opened my eyes. I was like, what? So, I was like, hello, what did you just say? So she was like, Helen has a boyfriend. I was like, wait, hold. What? Helen, you're talking, like my daughter, our daughter, a little 6-year-old, going to be 7-year-old. She has a boyfriend. So she started to laugh, and at first I thought she was pulling my eyes. And you're serious? Okay, I'll make you understand. So she started to tell me that in a school that she sits next to a girl. Okay, so I was like, okay, and this girl is her best friend. Okay, but she calls this girl her boyfriend. I was like, wait. My daughter is a girl. She's sitting next to a girl, and that girl is a girl. And my daughter considers this girlfriend, to be her boyfriend. So I was like, why? It's a lady boy or what? She said, no. She calls her boyfriend. I was like, then there's nothing to worry about. What are you simply making stories out of this thing? She said, no, listen, no, listen. I was like, okay, tell me. He's saying today, no, not today. Couple of days when I took her to the beach, I take my daughter and my wife go to the beach when it's a holiday. It's a nice little property near the hotel, the side of the beach, which is perfectly combed, like not very deep water, very clean, no, garbage, not garbage like weeds or anything else. Even where you walk, it's pretty safe. So it's next to a kind of a 5-star resort or something. So good quality, and not many people know about it. So my wife goes there. It's not too crowded, and mostly Western rich tourists. Very few are there, but it's a nice place, good privacy. So it seems my wife, who likes to go there to collect shells, small shells that you can cook and eat, which my wife loves to, fresh, small shells. And my daughter, she likes to play in the water. She loves the beach. She loves the sand. So they both go together. So it seems that as they were doing that, suddenly out of the blue, uh, a young boy, uh, one of the Western expats, white, with his family. And that boy was obviously, wearing swimming trunks, and he looked pretty handsome, according to my wife. He looked very handsome, very cute. And my daughter exclaimed that, see, that boy, so cute, so cute. So my wife always encourages my daughter to talk. Yeah, he's cute. She's saying, I will go give him a flower. I don't know from where did she learn that, to go give a flower. So she said, I'll go give him a flower. So my wife told her, see, listen, you're a girl. Girls don't give boys flower. Boys have to give girls flower. No, but he's so cute. He's so cute. I want him as my what? I want him like my husband. Uh, she didn't use the word husband. I think boyfriend or something. I can't remember what my wife. Um, Something in the lines of want to marry him or something. So my wife, she always encourages her to speak. Remember, because if You don't allow a child to speak, or you're very strict, or you say, hey, don't say like this or don't say like that, then they get afraid to open up to you. So my wife takes the good cop, I take the bad cop. So she opens up everything to my wife. So my wife said, uh, okay, he's your husband, but boy have to talk to you. Girls don't go and talk to the boy. Okay? She said, okay. And then next thing you know is she is, they play in the sand, they make an area. She said, this is for me and my boyfriend, or me and, like, she was pointing at him. We will sit here and eat. She was making different locations near the beach. Here, we will sleep here. Here, we will sit down here. We will play. Like, she was demarcating various zones. And, my wife just told me about it. I was like, oh, you didn't tell me about this before. Okay. She said, by the way, I didn't tell you this, but when we were in Ubon, that is nearly a year ago, when my wife went for 6 months to mourn for her father's funeral, she was going to school over there in the local school. It seems one boy who, that time she was, I think, 5 or 6. Yeah. So one boy, same her age, he said that he wants to marry my daughter. And he even told everyone in the school. He is the boy in the same, like they live in village houses, no? So he was a part of the same little circle of people. And he used to tell that to all the girls, including my wife, when he grows up, he'll marry Helen. And he even told my daughter, I'll marry you. That time my daughter didn't know anything of this sort. She was like, yeah, yeah, okay, whatever. And then out of curiosity, I asked my wife, from where did this start, this husband and this and that? She said, when she's playing all the, iPad, all the videos and all that, and games, they play these games, no? Drag and drop the clothes for the characters. It seems there is husband and wife in those games. And the husband and wife, they show with love and heart, and they love each other and their family. So apparently, my daughter has started to allocate areas in the bedroom that they sleep. This side my husband will sleep, this side I will sleep, and this is where our baby will sleep. And I was like, what? Husband, wife, and she's only 6 years old. What? She's like, no, just it's she's looking at the apps and all that, and they talk like that. And I was like, okay, so nothing to worry, right? She's saying, you don't have to worry on anything. She will always talk to me. Don't worry. And then my wife used the typical trump card, and she said, but after all, it's your DNA, right? What do you mean, my DNA? She's saying, you were a butterfly. Butterfly means playboy. You were a butterfly before, right? So she has your DNA. I said, what butterfly? Butterfly house? I'm a bloody housefly here. I'm not flying also anywhere. And what I'm doing that, but it's in your DNA. What DNA? DNA? He's saying, I told her, I don't want any boyfriend, all this bullshit. You tell her. Then you don't shout at her. And I said, I'm not telling her anything, but, this husband, wife, and this and that, and boyfriend and anything. I said, you handle it. You don't worry about anything. I'm just telling you, don't take a headache. I was like, yeah, 6-year-old. She's like, if tomorrow she has a boyfriend also, it's okay. I said, what? What are you saying about have boyfriend? If she have boyfriend, I will not say it's okay. I say, yeah, don't say it's okay. If she has a boyfriend, let her tell you, but you don't tell her it's okay. Others she'll think it's okay to have boyfriend. And next thing you know, it's okay to have sex and okay to have children. Because, teenage pregnancy is very rampant in places like Thailand. Even 9-year-olds have children. I'm not joking. They have gotten pregnant. It's not legal. But then what do you do when a 9-year-old child has a kid or pregnant or whatever? I told her, just, pay attention and all that. She's saying, she opens up everything to me. Don't scare her or she'll not tell anything. I was like, yeah. Oof. Oh, my goodness. Just going to be 7 years old and boyfriend and husband and next thing. And now she's sitting next to a girl who's a boyfriend apparently. And So I told her, yeah, just tell her, but no going to, you know, playing in someone else's house and nobody comes to our house and I don't know all that janjat. So, yeah, don't worry, don't worry. I said, yeah, don't worry. And I also noticed one more thing. Whenever my daughter, like, if she comes, sleeps next to me, yeah, she's my daughter. Sometimes I'm very tired and she gives me. My daughter has ADHD, so she's snuggling my arm and hey, Papa, and oh, Papa, muscles are big, and because going to the gym a little bit, and she's snuggling, and I kind of pay attention to all this, and my wife has told her it's okay to hug Papa. Being a man, it's okay to hug Papa. He's your Papa. You can hug him. He can touch you. He can hug you, but don't allow other men or boys to do that. So yeah, just a little. My daughter has a boyfriend. And she's going to be 7 years old in another, I think, 6 more days or something. 6, 5. Yeah. A little tension. She's becoming tall also. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah. I was also asking my wife, that, you know, you, you're a lady and she's going to be a lady, the periods and this and that. I don't know anything about it. So you talk. She said, no, don't worry. I'm very well aware. There have been cases of young girls getting their periods much more earlier because of the food and the chemicals that are used in food. But our daughter's healthy, so they have to have their periods after puberty, which is the right age. But now she's too young, unless there is a biological imbalance or because of chemicals or the food that they eat. Because there have been many cases. I said, yeah, I don't know all this, so you have to do all this. This is all girly stuff. Not for I'm a dad, but I don't know anything. So and my girlfriends used to tell me all about their periods and this and that, and I used to listen, but I'm not an expert. So yeah, just whew, scary stuff that a father has to me. I have to listen to boyfriend. How do you tackle all this? I've been asking a couple of people, boyfriend, girlfriend, how do you tackle it? But yeah, so if you have any suggestions, just let me know. And be nice. Don't put anything dirty. After all, I know you don't like me or you may not like my opinions, but don't talk. Anyway, I promised you I wouldn't delete your comments unless YouTube's AI does that. But be nice. Talking of someone's daughter. So yeah. Anyway, if you have any tips, let me know. For me, it's the first time. Boyfriend. Ah, I can imagine the day when suddenly she says, "This is my boyfriend." I'll be like, "Boyfriend." Hmm. That'll be the day. Oof. And then if they go out late night and all that, ah, oof. No, 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 no. Okay. All right. Let's see. We'll take it when it comes. What all nonsense, man. As it is, I have enough headache in my life. Boyfriend, girlfriend. Okay. These apps also and these videos and all that, I tell you, all nonsense. Utter rubbish. Anyway, let me know your thoughts. Yeah. Take care. Bye. Yeah. Stupid.